The #1 cable news show for 9 years and counting. The O'Reilly Factor.
Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly. In the Miller Time segment tonight, our pal Dennis has been following the World Cup, has been rethinking the Arizona illegal alien law, and has some advice for Congressman Bob Etheridge, who recently was involved in a scuffle.
Do you fully support the Obama agenda?
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, whoa.
Who are you?
I'm here for a project, sir.
Tell me who you are.
We're just here for a project, sir.
Tell me who you are.
We're just here for a project.
I don't
Sir,
care about
please let go of my hand.
Tell me who you are.
I'm just a student, sir.
Tell me who
We're
you
just
are.
students. That's all we are.
Who are you?
Please let go of my arm,
Sir.
Who are you?
Sir, please.
All right, joining us now from Los Angeles is Dennis Miller. So, this is a Democrat from North Carolina. Etheridge has apologized, and what say you?
Yeah, you know, you can reflex these apologies all you want, but that is the face that has launched 1,002 martini lunches. Those aren't bags under his eyes. They're airbags, okay? You get a leather handle and a couple Louis Vuitton logos, you got yourself some nice carry-on there. He can apologize all he wants, but I look at that picture and two words pop into my mind. Term limits. We let these people run rampant to the point where they think they actually matter. Look at that jerk. How can Etheridge be at this point in his life and not want out of there? Bob Etheridge, be honest with yourself. Did you ever think you'd get to the point where you were so loaded in the middle of the afternoon that your face was more blurred than the kids whose face they were electronically blurring? You're grabbing them, you're strong-arming them, you're imperious, you've overstepped here, my friend. You should want to step down. This is no life. And when I see guys like this fight for that job, I think, for God's sakes, what is that job about? That a guy like Pete Stark can tell somebody that he's not worth urinating on. That Pelosi can walk up those steps with that big gavel telling people, come on, I could care less about you. That this guy could grab a kid and say, hey, what do you think about Obama's presidency so far? What is so good about that job that they're not ashamed and want to flee from the monster they've become? Come on, Etheridge, be honest with yourself. Don't do the thing about, well, I always practice proper discourse. You didn't hear. Don't give us the thing about I want to get this behind me. You didn't hear. Take a moment and think, is this the Bob Etheridge I want to be? Maybe this job is bad for me. That is punk behavior.
All right, and I don't really know what set this guy off. You seem to think that he had a couple of cocktails in the middle of the day.
He's either drunk or drunk with power, Billy. Doesn't matter. He's drunk or he's drunk with power.
And you know what's interesting about this? We can't find out who the students were. Usually they come forth, they'd be on the factory, and they explain themselves. We don't know who they were, but they didn't do anything, as you pointed out. They didn't do anything illegal, improper. They were polite. I mean, I think the guy was taken by surprise, you know, do you support the Obama agenda? But he should be savvy enough to be able to say, yes, I do, sometimes I don't. How you guys doing? Is this a project? When he said students, there's no reason for him to go off like that.
He's a bully. He's a bully, and he's a bit of a thug. And I think I recognize the other kid, that Blur. Isn't that the girl who used to date William Kennedy Smith, if I'm not mistaken?
I don't know. I'm not going to get involved with that. Now, Arizona illegal alien law.
I remember the Blur. I remember the Blur.
They all blur together for me, Miller. I've been doing it for 35 years. You know, the whole thing's a blur.